Hello everyone, it's Varun here. In this video we are going to talk about BuddyX Pro header options and top header options, how to configure the menus and the left panel. Okay, starting from the customizer setting. So the first option what we have is the site top header, and you can enable this option from here, and it allows you to include some HTML content to display phone number, email, or anything what you want to display as a notice on the top. And this is the left content area, and the right content area allows you to include social icons, like to those icons where your customer or member can follow you. And here you have to include the Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and you only have to include your links. If you want to change your icons, you can navigate to the font awesome library, and whatever icon you want to like, suppose that I want to display a different icon there, please make sure you are going to select 5.15 library and then select the icon what you are planning to use, and then copy the class, and after that one you can place that class here, paste as a text and publish. Once it will be published, the same will be displayed on the top bar. Okay, so that's how you are planning. You can change the icons related to the social media. So I'm going to check for the Facebook icon. I can pick this one, copy the class and paste it here, publish, and the Facebook icon will be available on the top, and whatever link you are going to include there, that will be also applied. So these are the options what you have for the site top bar. In most of the cases we keep it disabled, but if anyone need, then they can enable them. The next option what we have is specific to site header. First option what we have is sticky header, like when we are scrolling down, the header will be stick on the top. If you want to disable this functionality, you can disable it from there. Then the header will be available on the top, always on the top. It will not scroll down as you move down. The next option what we have is specific to the header layout. In this option we can display header in the two rows. The first row will contain the logo, and the second row will contain all the menu items and the navigation items. And we have a central alignment for the logo and the menu bar. The next alignment is specific to full width. It will stretch the area, and the menu location, you have the complete central location available for you for this area, and the logo and this navigation will be displayed on the left side and the right side area. So if we are going to check this preview, it looks like this one. So this is also one common approach which our client are using in most of the cases. After header layout, we have different animation effect on these headers. Like right now, if you are seeing that I can hover on that one, there's a bar displaying. So we have 2 or 3 effects on these menu hover options. So you can try which option you are planning to use. You can use as per your requirement. The next one is the more menu. If you have more than 6 or 7 or more menu items there, it will split the menu and there's a more, and then it will display the remaining menu below that one. So you can enable and disable this functionality using this more menu option. Next one is the search. If you want to display the search on the top, you can keep this option disabled, and if you want to hide this option, then you can hide it. By default, if you are going to search for anything, it is going to display like this one. And we also have an option where you can display the search as a full width. It is the default header layout. It is working for the default header layout. Next one is if you want to hide the cart icon, you can hide it from there. There is also a friend component. When BuddyPress or BuddyBoss is enabled and any new friend request has been arrived, then you can also display it as a notice area. Like any friend request will be available there, then it will be displayed here on the pop-up location. The next one is the site login link and the register link. If you want to hide these location from here, you can hide them. And for the login button style, you can test it with icon and the text button. Let me check inside the incognito mode to explain it. So right now you can see that the login button what we are displayed here, it is coming with a button icon with the login icon and the login button text. And if we are changing these options, icon only or the text only, it will help us to display this one in the different UI. So we have last option, we have chosen icon, text and button. In this one we have just used the text and the icon, so there's no button over it. So it's completely your call how you want to present it. It might be a real button or just text and the icon for that one, and the same thing will be displayed for the register if registration is enabled. Let me enable the registration functionality from the backend. Going to the setting, general, and enable registration. So once the registration is enabled, it will also display the register button there. So we have now login button and the register button, and they contain login icon like this. So if you have to change this login icon, you can change them by custom CSS. So these are the options what you have are specific to the header. The next one is how to display these menu items on the header. So this one is called the primary menu location. This location is called the user menu, and we also have one location and we are calling it as a left panel. So I'm navigating back to the appearance menu. At the appearance menu we have 3 menu location at present: primary, user menu and the site menu. And whatever menu you are going to select there, and once it is assigned, you can check on the menu location which menu has been assigned. On the primary, we have selected the primary one. We have created a menu with user menu and it is selected on the user menu. On the slide menu, there is a different side menu is selected there. So if you are using BuddyPress, you have to select the BuddyPress from the top. If you are using BuddyBoss, you have to make sure the BuddyBoss is selected from the top, and then you have to navigate and select all the primary items from there. Okay, save changes, and whatever menu you have selected in the user menu section, they will be displayed as a user drop down when someone is logged in, and these menu items are for login user. And these for the left panel. For the left panel, what options we have here? So we have also created a couple of menus for them here, and you can also change icon for them, and whatever icon you are going to select there, it is going to display it on the left panel like this. You can expand it to view what it contains, or when you hover that one, it will also display what these icons are representing. Okay, so these are the options are for the header, for the user menu, for the cart icon, how you can enable and disable them, and how you have to disable or set a menu for the site section. The next option what we have inside the customizer is the site subheader. Inside the site subheader, like if I'm going to the blog page, so we have displayed the title and the breadcrumb option here. So if you want to customize the background for this subheader section, you can apply a background color. You can also choose a image to display on this subheader section, and if you have to disable the breadcrumb functionality, you can also disable it from here. So we have given a flexibility to adjust this subheader section, which is visible on the pages and some custom post type. By default, we have used a transparency section. Overall, in this video we had covered site top bar section, site header section, site panel section. We have also a couple of options for the side panel here, like if you want to disable or keep side panel by default open, you can also enable this functionality, and in that way the side panel will be always opened. Most of the people prefer a closed side panel. And the toggle state, like if you want to logout mode, if you want to keep that side panel disabled when someone is logged in, then you have to check this site once this option is disabled. So the side panel will be start displaying when someone is logged in, and by default it will be disabled. Right now you can see that it is disabled. And we also have page specific option where you can enable this top panel on individual pages. Like I'm going to the pages. Suppose that I'm navigating to the sample page, edit. So we have also given a small option, like if you have to hide this side panel, you just have to check this one. So in that way you can hide side panel on individual pages on which you do not need them. And this will cover all the header specific functionality. If you still have any questions, contact us. Thank you.